folks. Or, well, whatever. It's morning for me, yes. Hmm. Well, looks like Aerodol picked up a dog. Huh. Hi there. Yeah, okay. Not gonna do anything for me. Got it. Hold on. What do we got here? Oh. It's a training dummy. Ha ha. Yeah. Well, doesn't really do too much, but hey. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm not much of one for gold weapons, but I don't know. Or not. Ah! Yeah, I think we could deal with the battle axe. Yeah, let's go ahead and deal with that for now. Well, thank you, Aerodol. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, well, we have a couple of things to do today. There's a whole bunch of lava that we have gathered up out of the pits of Mount Doom, or wherever we want to call it there. As you can see, just a little bit there. And I would like to go ahead and do some geothermal work with it. It's going to require a little bit of extra stuff here. So, need to go ahead and get set up for that. Now, if you ever looked at any one of these battery type boxes here, they have this little option here on the right hand corner that says something, well, it's got a little redstone symbol on it. If you click through it there, it'll change things saying that it's emit if partially filled, if empty, if full, whatever. Well, what I'm planning on doing is going to be setting up a larger box, a MFE, so that it tells the pump when it wants more lava pushed into it. Well, into the actual geothermal generator, because the MFE is out of power. Because I don't want to waste a lot of lava. Not sure how it works really, so it's better to not waste resource like that. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of bronze here, because I know you got bronze, copper, because I want to run a copper cable for it. So redstone cable from, oh, we only need one, that's right. Why did I grab the extra? Now this supposedly is going to generate some red metal of some sort. Oh, that's right, I do need more than just the one. So, do this. Put these in here. This is red alloy, which we're going to make some cables out of. This is one of the more advanced, or, well, it's nicer than just redstone, running redstone all over the place, because you can actually get them put them into bundled cables. And we're going to try to look into doing a little of that today. But not much, it's more like just touching the edge of it. So, we could just get red alloy wires here, but those are unprotected. They would share across just like redstone would. So instead, we're adding some wool around it to to make white insulated wire. Now, if you put in there blue or whatever, you could get a different color one. Now, a white one and a blue one, they wouldn't share the same signal unless you got them bundled up, at which point you can share a single cable, but only ones that were broken out with blue or with white or whatever. We'll go over that later. It's a lot of complication, apparently. Now, I did create a geothermal generator earlier on before really thinking about it there, so we're just going to look at the recipe. And that is a pair of empty cells, which we'll go over in a second, some refined iron, which we've already done a lot of time, a generator, some glass. An empty cell is simply 410. That makes a lot of those, so I've got them sitting around right now. Okay. Now, as I showed before, we got some diamonds. Well, actually, we got some diamonds, but we needed to make some, so I gave up and went ahead using these. Now, for an MFE, we need 4 of these energy crystals. So, I'm going to go ahead and break these down here. I hate using diamonds for that. It just hurts. I'm going to put a machine black in the middle. These energy crystals around it. And then we're going to surround it with gold wire. That makes an MFE. This is much bigger than a bat box, but since it's medium voltage, we're going to need this little transformer here to change it back. Now, actually, I didn't show you all that. Okay. When you make a solar array, low voltage solar array, you're going to take 8 of the solar panels. I did this out for the quarry just because I had to move it, and each time you move it, you have a chance of breaking these and stuff like that. And I'm like going, okay, well, instead of moving 8 of them, let me just try it moving it once. So you take 8 of the solar panels and you surround them around an LV transformer. And that's just made with some copper cables, and some wood. Now, that's for making a solar panel array. We can use the same device here for actually transferring the power from medium to low. So I've got one of those right here. Got an extra bat box sitting around, huh? Okay, redstone engine, a little bit of redstone here left over. I think that's going to get that there. Now, before we go down to mess with that, figure and show you the results of that rather derpy episode of us working on the quarry. As you can see, it got a little bit emptied. That goes all the way down to bedrock. Now, we went ahead and added a little bit of water thing here along the stairs just so that we could actually go down and keep track of things along the way here. Yes, zombie, I can hear you. You can hear me, but I don't care about you. We ran into a ravine of sort. Well, not a ravine, but a cave here. It's got some stuff in it, but I'm not going to worry on that too much right now because it's going to be excavated soon enough. This is actually the center of that volcano that we're getting rid of here. Yeah, a little bit further down. I got impatient because we hadn't found any diamonds in the middle of here. I went ahead and just did a little bit of branch mining out here. I found a couple diamonds out here, about 5 or 6 of them, but hey. Yeah, as you can see, it gets all the way down to bedrock. And it actually goes through and it digs down into as deep bedrock as possible. It doesn't get underneath other pieces of bedrock because the drill just goes straight down. We'll see you in a moment once I get back up top. Now, I know it didn't come out in the video that it was supposed to because it got screwed up because of my poor video stuff. Let's see, I've got these death points set on, and until I actually tell you all about what I've seen, what caused it, I leave these up. Now, what occurred here was, well, as you can see, this kind of lines up. I was up there putting a wind generator up there so that during the night, during storms, we'd actually have a little bit of power coming in. And I missed. And I hit the ground. Yeah, not a proud moment. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oops. Alright, now I don't have to look at that red X. Okay. Let's go downstairs real quick and we'll see what we can do about set up this electricity. And as you can see the stuff coming over from the quarry that we currently have running. And Aerodol was working on setting up some electricity, some electric cables coming down. I will hunt that down a little bit later, but I wanted to go ahead and get the generator set up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down underneath this. And we're going to get started. Oh! Okay, well I guess that's left over from when, when we were digging around in here. No, that's not entirely a loss. I mean, we have this lovely thing. Oh, that looks dangerous. I mean, oof. I don't like lava, really. Oh, but I'm going to have to go back up and get a cable, tube. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got what I'm getting now. Okay, so anytime you're going to go ahead and move something out of a tube or anything like that, you're going to need a wooden conductive pipe. In this case, well, not conductive, wooden waterproof pipe. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is going to attach the redstone engine to it. Now, anytime you're doing something that needs a wooden pipe or needs to be pumped out, you're going to need a actual engine in order to do the work. I don't think that's going to cause any problems with that pump, I hope. Well, with that tubing. I'll have to look at that later. Now, go ahead, we're going to put some tube down here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to find out which way the cable's going to be going. But that can wait for the moment. I need to make sure this is all set up properly. So I think we're going to go ahead and fill in this section here with some cobblestone. We're going to set up that MFE. Okay. What we're going to have here is we're going to go ahead and put the generator right there. Now that's going to leave it so that the power is going to come out. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot another thing. I will be right back. I forgot that the cable that we're going to have to run out of this. Actually, do we need the cable? No, no, we don't. We don't have to have it. I can go ahead and just go around otherwise here. So we'll go ahead and put the MFE right here. Now, whereas normally, all these green arrows, those are inputs. This is output here. We're going to have a slight variance because what we're looking at now is this LV transformer. Now, all of its green arrows are low voltage, and only the yellow arrows on it, or in the case of the default packs, these are actually the yellow on the LV would be the three spot, and this would be the oddball, I believe the one spot off of it there. So we're going to go ahead and try to get those two stuck together. I don't know. I don't trust it. I'm going to go ahead and look under it here, make sure, because if I don't do this right, it'll explode. And while that may not be catastrophic overall, it's a waste of material. Okay, no, wrong one. Okay. Now, we're going to set this thing so that it emits if empty. So basically, this thing's going to only ask for power when it runs out. That way we can limit the amount of material that is possibly going to get wasted. So I'm going to go ahead and run a cable around here. As you can see, with it being lit up there, it changes the color over there. Now, because it's coming out of here as a redstone signal, we have to at least go through the redstone in order to change it over. Now, I guess in theory we could do this. Nope, doesn't work. I would actually have to get something encased here, so give me a moment here to figure out about this. Alright, only a slight little difference here. I moved the cable like this. It's already told the generator that it wants power, so just go like this. And what we'll see here is, if we look in here, it's filling up. Now this generator is not really going to have much more because it only puts out about 20,000 per lava. So actually, let's see if we change this to partially filled. And you're going to see this. There you go. I can see just about how much actually gets through this thing. just kind of worried about wasting too much of the lava, you know, because it's a little bit of a limited resource, even though we have a lot right now. Who knows? We could always deal with power, you know, stealing it from the nether. I don't know. Mind you, this generator can hold 24 lava at a time, so you know we're looking at an awful lot of power that we can get out of this. Well, it's going to take a little while for it to res up, and I don't want to waste all your time there, so I'm going to step away for a moment and be back to you. Okay, there, we just got you about halfway full. It's still filling, so I'm kind of curious as to how much it's going to take. Well, either way, I'll be able to let you know a little bit later about how that goes. So, we figured out where this cable is. Actually, Eridol had done most of the work on that because she'd run it down. So, got a couple connectors here. We'll run it down to the ground. I'll bring it down all the way here into the basement. Oh, let me out. Let me out. Don't want to be part of the plumbing forever. And there we go. Now, at this point, as long as theory works out, when this thing gets full enough, it'll cut off this redstone power, which will then turn off the generator, or this pump, engine. You know, I never really seem to be able to get hold of the difference between that being a pump. I think it's because it does this pumping motion thing, you know? It's going in and out, you know? I don't know. Either way, that engine will stop pumping lava down into here. This will continue to give some power for a while because it's got a full load of it there. So this will eventually will run out of power, run down on power enough that it will turn it back on and we'll go all the way over again. Meanwhile, we should have plenty of power upstairs, because not only are we getting power from this, we're getting all the solar and such array. So, let's go back up top here and try to think if there's anything else to really go over today. Just kind of nice to get everything done. Oh, we did, Eridol did get a water collector going, so yeah, we've got water for a while. So we're trying to decide whether we're going to get oil or not. I know that Eridol said something about wanting to be environmentally friendly, but well, I don't know. I'm not really needing another power source at this point. I mean, I've got my lava, got my solar, all that. And I hear somebody listening, waiting for me upstairs. Where are you? Oh, spider! Where are you? There you are. Die! That is very satisfying, actually. Ooh, need to eat. Oh yes, we've moved in a new quarry, if you hadn't noticed it before on the map there. It's over here, so basically this was a really pitiful excuse for a volcano, and we've decided that it's going to be gone. So, kind of had this, had these different quarries going on it for a while now. Well, that's gotten us some materials. It's more that. Ooh, what is that? That's interesting. I almost want to go down and look at it. Huh. Oh, it's just gravel. Okay. It's kind of interesting that it's gravel in a T pattern like that. Huh. No, it's not actually. Huh. Ooh, maybe that's one of my tunnels or something underneath there that's about to get uncovered. I don't know. Well, we will have to see. Oh, fight this current. Now, something that's going to be coming up is we're going to go ahead and actually drain this giant lake that we have now in the other... Oh. The other quarry. Because, well, we're probably going to try to do something with it. Even though it's like giant pit straight down. Huh. We will have to see. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it at this point, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you for visiting, and if you have any suggestions, ideas, or comments, please let me know. Thank you. Good day. Bye.